Hello, I'm Heather McDonald from the Juicy Scoop podcast. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I love reading all the comments and seeing how many views I have from all these shows, and I really appreciate it. But I wonder, why do I have more views than I do have subscribers? So you guys, you have to subscribe. Please subscribe to the show and tell people about it and share it. Just read the comments after so many of these episodes, how much you guys enjoy actually seeing the guest, the topics we're talking about, we put up here on the screen. So enjoy, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and tell a friend. And enjoy. I really appreciate it. Hello and welcome to Juicy Scoop. I have such a great show for you today with hilarious Justin Martindale. We have so many hot topics we covered, but breaking news right now is Erica Jane. That's right. It's me, Erica Jane. She and her husband are being sued. There is a lawsuit out there saying that he has and his firm has used money that was set for victims on his and Erica Jane's lavish lifestyle, and they even used the song "Expensive to Be Me" as part of their lawsuit findings. So now there's speculation, was this divorce really real, or was this a way to protect their assets? That just came out on page 6. We're going to get more into it, as well as Bronwyn from Real Housewives of OC has come out as a full-blown late-in-life lesbian. And obviously, I want to talk a lot more about that. I have a full show for you today, so it's going to be on tomorrow's Patreon. And here we go with the hilarious return guest, Justin Martindale. I have a return favorite, Justin Martindale.
It's so good to be back.
You're a mere shadow of your former self since the last time you got here. You have lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. I saw myself on camera and I said, enough.
You saw your Juicy Scoop was the thing that turned you around?
No, it was just, you know what it was? It was like pandemic pictures of like doing drive-in shows. And I was like, oh.
From when you were on stage and the people in their car took a photo of you.
Yeah, I was like, is this a fish lens? Are we doing like, what is this? Oh, no, that's me. That's me. So yes, I've been getting back into fitness again. Yeah. So thanks.
I always try to look cute.
You look great all the time.
Before my Cabo trip, I thought I put together, and it took me a long time to pack. I didn't know how cute I was going to get for the Cabo trip. I was curious, like, you know, it's cold leaving LA, but when we land at 3 o'clock in Cabo, it'll be warm. But I'm not that girl that wears like a maxi dress on the airport. And I came up with what I thought was the cutest outfit on her. And I think close to 8,000 people agreed.
I think they did, yeah.
However, you tweeted this doozy. And I could not unsee it, you guys. We're sharing this obviously on my YouTube channel, but you could also go to scroll up Justin Martindale's Twitter. And I had a cute yellow blazer on and a tan hat, because that's my one hat I was going to bring. But this is Curious George's trainer, and it is uncanny, the resemblance. Absolutely hilarious. I didn't realize I should have pushed the hat down more. Just great.
This was all out of fun. It was, admit
you got slightly nervous that you might be banned from Juicy Scoop.
I did. I know. I was like, because this is what I do. It's like I poke fun at like the people I care about. I think that's fun. And this wasn't like malicious, but I was like, oh God, I hope she doesn't think I'm calling her the man in the yellow hat. She's like, what do you mean by this? I was like, no, it's just, it's a little fun, like, who wore it better? Like, this is like the Us Weekly, the poll we need in our lives.
Oh, my God.
And you won. So
thank you. I still love my airport outfit. I'm still thrilled with it. But
and I love a good casual.
Hilarious.
I actually have a yellow jacket that I wore, past tense, to the airport when I traveled, when I did shows, when I had a job. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's get into hot topics.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Their lives in prison. Lori Loughlin is in prison. As we know, Felicity Huffman
is getting work.
Already has a series. A lot of people tweeted to me. They said, Heather, you predicted this. I did. I said she would be on a streaming or a show. I think it's a network show. Series within, very quickly. Now, I was wrong because I thought it would be drama.
It's comedy,
It's
right?
comedy.
Yeah.
And I actually thought it would be a dramatic thing. But it's comedy. I mean, there aren't a lot of industries that'll take you right after you get released from prison.
Yeah.
A lot of retail stores wouldn't hire you. But
Right.
thank God Hollywood will.
Yeah, if you get a teardrop tattoo, you're done. Like, that means you've killed someone in prison. Like, that's what it would. Would it have been made a difference if she got, like, some sort of, like, prison memorabilia or something?
To remind people, she was part of the college scandal, and what Felicity did versus what Lori Loughlin did, who's currently there till, I think, December 28th.
Oh, I hope she makes it.
What Felicity did was she hired somebody, a proctor, through the guy singer to fix her daughter's answers.
Mm-hmm.
How embarrassing for the daughter. You know what I want to say about the pandemic, which has been really, I always try to look on the bright side. So for my son, who's a senior this year, they just abolished the SATs and
really?
ACTs.
Wow.
If you took it before, you can throw it in as like, hey, look, I did well. If you did bad, you wouldn't include it. But if you never took it at all, like my son, just not a factor. But at least I'm not faced with the idea of possibly being tempted to change his score because it's not a factor.
The temptation is there,
it's
though?
done. But I never, ever want to go to prison. I'm really terrified of going to prison. There was at one time I thought I'd have fun getting juicy stories, imitating the guards. I thought I could make the best of it, but I've heard more and more about real prison life, and there has to be prison reform. I'm definitely for prison reform. But
she's in a suite, though.
She's in a suite.
Yeah,
we have a photo
fine.
of it that Kelly found, and
yeah, that's just like a 1-bedroom in Joshua Tree.
Yeah, they got some cute navy curtains.
Yeah.
I've also heard that you wake up at 5 a.m. There's people screaming. But it looks like they have blackout blinds here.
Yeah,
and nice clean white shirts. I'm looking at a solid 500 thread
500
count?
thread, like Egyptian, yeah.
She's got a soap with what looks to be a soap holder. I don't even have a soap holder.
Yeah, what's a
My
soap
soap
holder?
usually just like lives by the edge of the sink. A nice towel, a separate washcloth for the face.
What is that?
This looks like some Kiehl's products in the
She
corner.
does have like a foot moisturizer, something. Yeah, yeah. This is definitely like a 5-star on Airbnb.
It looks to be 3 people are here, but Kelly did the research. She said she only has 1 roommate.
Glamour.
Did you say Roman? Now Kelly's not sure. Whatever.
That she has 1 roommate?
No, it looks like there's 3 bunks, which a lot of dorm rooms in college where you're paying $80,000 a year, you have 3 roommates.
I mean, talk about a full house.
Fun yellow cabinet.
Yeah.
Fun. Pop a color.
But
we've got a white, navy, and yellow theme going.
Yeah, it's very, very like Brookstone.
Yeah,
it's giving me like Pottery Barn, like
yes, like a little bit like old Nantucket house.
Right, it's like the rustic. What Joanne and what's his name?
Because the bunk beds are cute. They're white with some white bars.
But see, this is what's throwing me off because just because it's Lori Loughlin, does she get the queen bed? Because what are the other 2 roommates to be like, bitch? I've been waiting for a roommate. Yeah. And look, you can file that bedpost down to a sharp shank.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
My whole thing.
You could whittle that in the middle of the night,
My whole thing is that I sleep with a lot of pillows. Sometimes almost too many. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know. This is now getting too much. I've got 1 between my legs. I've got 1 behind my head. I sleep with a lot of pillows. And every time I get into bed, I go, thank God I'm not in prison.
Every time.
Every night. I say, thank God I'm not in prison. Please don't let me wake up to an earthquake. Okay.
Oh, right.
Every night. And then because I'm like, God, I love a lot of pillows. And I heard also you only get your 1 pillow. I'm sure maybe you could buy an extra or give someone something to get theirs.
Smuggle it in.
But then you don't want to use pillow. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not fun, but they said today on the news that whatever Hallmark series she was on, which she did 6
Christmas
seasons.
Lockdown, right? No, what was it?
It's a series. I mean, she's done a lot of movies, but there's an actual Hallmark series she's been in.
Right.
For 6 seasons. And somebody tweeted to the producer, like, I hope that there's a way for Lori Loughlin to come back because they were like referenced her character a couple times this season.
Oh.
And the producer or some high up guy said, I don't know, from your ears to God's mouth, or I don't know, God's ears, like saying hopefully.
Yeah.
Basically, he said something about, yes, hopefully. So they think she'll be hired right back.
She'll be fine. She'll be great.
As much as people talk about the cancel culture, we are a forgiving bunch. there's a lot of forgiving in a lot of different cases. So, don't ever think that someone's just completely done.
Do you think it's because they're women?
Because they're women and because the crime was bad, but it was a white on white crime.
Right.
It was screwing over other rich white people predominantly that were trying to get there.
In the education system.
Yes.
People
so
who actually worked hard and studied.
Yes.
And took their tests.
But it was like you paid more than the other person that was
Right.
trying to pay to get in. So still, the scholarship kids and stuff were in a different category than
Right.
her anyway. She took away from a hardworking person that probably would have paid full tuition and gotten in on a 4.0, but maybe some spots were taken and therefore they didn't get in, or they said, hey, you can't come till January.
It's like nobody was murdered. No one
Nobody was
lost
murdered,
anything
no one
really.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think people find it forgiving. But, it's just a shame that she fought it because she could have already been on a series coast with Felicity. They could have been, best friends on a show. I don't think they would.
Now
follow
it's
the same
her
one.
and Felicity and Martha. That's what I want. I want that series,
Yes,
like Golden Girls, but like Lockdown Girls.
And does Teresa Giudice come around?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
She's like the feisty neighbor.
Right.
She's like, I made lasagna again, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, thank God you made it again. Like something
right.
like that.
Oh my God, I just had a vision of a great show.
Let's do it. We're pitching, guys. We're pitching.
Golden Girls,
Mm-hmm.
but they've spent the last 20 years in prison, and they go to they somehow get into a fancy schmancy retirement community, like a 55 and over, not
Yeah.
really that old,
Mhm.
but and they are friends, they live together, but nobody knows that they're hardened criminals. They just change their persona and they act like they're all former housewives and executives, but really they're master criminals.
Ooh, Orange is the New Bitch.
Yes.
Something like that.
I don't know. We could be fun.
Clinker
so here's her
Girls.
show, Clinker Girls. Yeah, you
Aw.
sent in this one. This is a gay story. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah.
So the guy from the movie Mean
Mean Girls.
the one that was. So which one is it? That one.
I don't know. I was going to ask you.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. That's
Oh,
Jonathan right there.
okay.
That's his
And
fiance,
that,
James.
And that was the guy that Lindsay Lohan liked.
Yes.
He was the
Aaron
heartthrob of the
Samuels.
movie.
Yes.
And he got engaged.
He did get engaged to James, who is a television host.
Yes.
But yeah, it's
Why
kind
are
of.
they already? Oh, because they're both wear engagement rings when you're gay before you get married?
Yeah.
You both have to wear it?
I guess so. If people's taking pictures, you're both wearing rings.
Oh, okay. So then you get a second ring at the wedding?
I don't know. I'm dying alone. I don't know.
But not anymore since you've been working out in
That's
those
right.
parking
I'm
lots.
taking applications. I don't know. Are there applications? Are there Juicy Scoop applications
Yeah,
to date me?
Totally. We have
Okay.
some great guys out there.
Okay, cool.
So he's really cute. That's
Yeah.
cute. All right.
So here's the thing.
Is there any juice on this, or just we should be
Well,
happy for
it's
them?
crazy because I used to work. By the way, I went on a date with
Please.
Jonathan
When?
years ago.
Tell
years
everything.
ago.
Tell everything.
And he stood me up.
Wait, how did you meet him, first of all?
We met I don't know. I think it was a dating app. This
Grindr?
was years ago. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
And
Are the gays going to take, sorry to interrupt, are the
No.
gays going to take full credit, as they should, for getting the dating app going? Because wasn't Grindr the very
Yeah.
first one?
I think so. What wasn't a dating app? It was like a
Grind around the
Let's
corner.
grind.
Around the corner.
yeah.
But it was the first meetup.
Yeah, it was the first
First
meetup
way
app.
to meet up a stranger close to you, if you wish, proximity.
Yeah, it was like Grindr, then Tinder, then Bumble.
Yes.
And then
Hinge, Raya.
yeah, Raya. Yeah,
Raya,
which I
Rena.
still haven't
I don't know,
gotten.
just making up other ones.
You're just
Plenty
making
of
up-
Fish,
Plenty of
Silver
Fish.
Singles.
Farmers Only.
Oh God, so many.
Yeah.
Black Christians.
Oh, my
or
favorites.
there's Christians and then there's whatever. I'm sure there's a whatever. You can find anything you want.
Yeah.
Thank you for them tapping into that industry.
Mhm.
They are the forefront. They're always on the forefront of every
Innovators,
trend
pioneers.
in every way.
Yep.
Okay, so you met him on Grindr.
Yes.
And when his face popped up, did you know immediately who he was?
Oh yeah, I knew he was, and
Okay.
and it was funny because like I told him he's gonna hate me for saying this, but whatever.
I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah, he
Congrats!
Yeah, congrats, you did it, trash. That's what we call each other, trash, garbage and trash. But I was waiting for him, and I saw him outside, and he looked inside, and he just kept walking. And
Wait a minute. So you meet on
Yes.
the app. Do you exchange any texts or phone numbers?
I don't remember. I honestly don't.
Okay. And then you said, let's meet at this what?
We went.
Coffee Bean on Sunset, I'm guessing.
Oh God,
no.
no.
Oh,
God.
sorry.
No, we met up at St. Felix in West Hollywood. I was
church.
waiting
You
inside.
met at a church.
Yes. We met on Christian Mingle. No, but yeah, and I looked and I saw him and I was like, oh, there he is. And he just looked inside and kept walking. And
So
I was
did
like,
you have
oh.
eye contact?
There was eye contact, yes.
And so you think he saw you and decided you...
Straight up saw me. I know he did.
And decided you weren't as cute as what he thought on the grinder and kept
or
walking.
like pussed out. I don't know. I'm very intimidating. I get that a lot.
So this could have been you had he stopped.
It could have been us.
We would have been celebrating your people photo.
Could have been the big deal.
Kelly, can you just put Justin's
Superimpose.
face? We're going to take a photo. Before you leave, we're going to take a photo of this arm coming over, and then we're going to put your face.
Well, here's the thing, though. I never mentioned it to him. So then I got hired. He was hosting Cupcake Wars.
Yeah.
And I got hired by the production company to come and write jokes for him.
No.
Yes. So
Yes.
Yeah. So I had to come in and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And we never talked about it, but we developed a friendship. And then during that time, he started.
So he still acted like he had never met you before. He said, "Nice to meet you, Cupcake Writing Joke Man."
Cupcake Writing Joke Man. Yeah.
Okay.
God, that sounds so horrible when you put it like that.
It is sounds.
Oh.
How many jokes can you say about icing?
Yeah. Frosting. Am I right? But he started dating James during that time, so they've been together ever since then. And so I was
Again, you had a second opportunity to get on the cover of People. Had you written better jokes that really got to his point of view about cupcake themes, again,
I know.
missed opportunities.
But it's I'm happy for them. They're
Sure
very,
you
They're
are.
very
Sound real
they're
happy.
very birds of a feather. They love each other. They're very like.
You see, same type of person.
If there's a camera in front of them, it's like, they love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they love it.
Well, then-
they're happy.
So do you think this one's pissed that the photo they chose obviously features a star and the sidekick's eyes are down?
I mean, doesn't everyone have a sidekick?
I know, but if you were the sidekick who loves the camera, who's not really the star, and then you're like, really, this is the photo that you guys choose? Eyes down?
That does say something. But it's cute.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, it's about him at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I always think it's
Yeah.
interesting with a couple, like, where you're equally good looking.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I think it's more interesting with same-sex couples, okay? So you're still good looking, but the person that you're married to is obviously the star, the established star, the bigger star.
Yeah, that's why
And
you're in the magazine in the first place.
Right. And then in the beginning of the relationship, the big star pushes their significant other on the world.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you have to check out, what's this guy's name? The boyfriend?
Sure. James.
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 You got to check out James' website.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing decorating. He can do, like, he turned around this dorm room like
Yeah.
you wouldn't believe.
He wrote a song for the proposal, which I texted Jonathan and said,
Okay.
"Congratulations, I'm so happy for you." And he just sent me his single in response.
See, exactly. So it's like, I'm going to push this music because I'm not a singer. I have no problem with you being a singer, okay?
I just put the two together. I was like, you just sent me his song that he wrote for you?
Yes,
Like,
exactly, because this is what he
wants
has
me to post
do.
it,
He wants you to
yes.
post it.
Yeah.
He wants you to start, because he knows part of this relationship is only going to grow and flourish if he gets to grow and flourish. If he gets little
Oh.
bits, throw it.
Mhm.
You know, with Ellen and Portia,
It's all about Ellen.
it's all about Ellen, but then, hey, Portia's curating art now, everybody. You know, hey, I'm going to feature Portia cooking for me in quarantine, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Yeah.
that Portia was a really good actress before we moved to Montecito. I mean, but Portia was established. But when you're starting with someone who's not established, we're going to get their own little business going. And
Got it.
with a man and a woman, it's the woman starts the candle factory. Maybe she gets the clothing line. You know, Harvey Weinstein's wife got the Marquesa.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Kelsey Grammer's wife got
Camille.
housewives.
Yeah,
Camille.
got housewives.
She
and
got housewives.
yes, and in that case, he was like, "Go do this housewives because I'm already in love with someone else in New York."
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to her.
Interesting. I've never thought of it that way.
So we'll see where the music career goes. How much he pushes it. How much he shares him on the Instagram. How often he takes his Instagram and tags himself a few times. Mind if I post this, sweetie? Not at all.
They do everything together.
So it's going to be fine.
Yeah,
But we'll see what happens, how good the song and everything gets.
They got me on Manscaped. That's good. Manscaped is a men's grooming tool that they marketed.
What do you mean they got you on it?
Because they were like, hey, guys,
So they just gave
got
you
hairy
one.
balls? Get this trimmer. And I was like, maybe I need this.
Oh, I thought you meant they got you like a sponsorship.
Oh, no.
You
no,
mean
no.
they just inspired you to
They
purchase
inspired
it
me
with
to
your own
purchase-
hard-earned money?
Yes.
After you wrote the cupcake jokes.
Mm-hmm.
After you were stood up.
Yeah. Do I need a boyfriend? Maybe.
Okay. Amelia Hamlin, we know. Lisa Rinna and Harry fucking Hamlin's daughter is dating
Yes.
Scott fucking Disick. Are you
know,
kidding me?
I
She's going to be a
know.
stepmom to Mason. He's literally 6 years younger than her.
This is weird at this point.
Very weird. So Amelia Hamlin says she's thankful for Scott Disick and best family ever this Thanksgiving.
Sure.
So she tweeted or posted about being grateful for Scott Disick. Very, very early, I think, to be doing such a thing. Thankful for these people.
Yeah, they've been dating,
Scott.
what, 2 weeks? Isn't it like Sophia? Isn't she like,
She's gone. Sophia.
but like what, a couple months maybe? Didn't they break up during the pandemic?
A couple months ago, but they were together like two and a half,
for
3
years,
years.
yeah.
So she's only 19.
Of course she is.
Again, this is a bad part of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Had the pandemic not happened, she's 19. She would be going to college parties. She'd be going to games. She'd be grinding up against people. I mean,
Upside down on a keg stand.
I have to say,
Those were the days.
if I lost a year of my college rip-it party time due to a pandemic, I don't think I would be as great as some of these kids have been. I might be fucking Scott Disick. I get it. There isn't a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
You've got to go with your own people and your own DMs that you can find, and at least like whatever.
But what is it about him?
I think.
What do you think it is?
I think he's really charming. I think he's funny. I think whatever girl he's with, he gives him a lot of attention.
Gives him that princess factor. Like
he's probably pretty great in the sack. So probably the last guy she's boned might have been young and not been that great at it, or it was awkward. So she's like kind of having her sexual awakening, really learning how to be good in bed.
He's
from
like a
Scott
young
Disick.
daddy.
Yes.
Yes.
So like he's teaching her how to be good, and it's making her feel powerful. It's making her feel like an adult. I mean, listen, there's times I've dated older guys when I was younger, and you kind of want to shove it into people's faces. Like, you think I'm too young. Oh my God, I love kids. I'm a delight. I can make a chicken dinner. Yes. And I
can preheat the oven.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, your mom and everybody else is like, girl, you're 19. The last thing you'd want to do is make this thing last and you be a stepmom at 22. But sometimes as the young person, you're so out to prove everybody wrong.
Right.
That you really go hardcore in this relationship and you keep it going even longer.
And that's interesting because I think she is that person you just described. Because
Yes.
remember, it was something like she was getting a new apartment or something, and she's
Yes.
like, I just want something simple, like a townhouse.
Yeah.
And it was like
with a security downstairs and all
yes,
this stuff.
yeah. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, how is she doing this?
But she does. She makes money, so it was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
But like, she's not going to have interest in like going back to school. If I was Lisa Rinna, I would be concerned, but at the same time, it's like
You're gonna get a crossover,
right? You're gonna get a crossover,
Yeah.
And if you make too big of a deal out of it, then they even go harder to prove it. So you have to be like, "That's great, honey. I hope you had fun at Nobu with Scott before they closed. I hope you had fun in Calabasas hanging out with Rain. Now that he's cut his man bun, I hope you had fun."
But also, I think because doesn't she struggle with like anxiety and like, she's like really insecure.
Well, she suffered a severe eating disorder that they shared on the show.
Okay.
And then, yes, I think she also
She had something-
has anxiety
Yeah.
about going out or whatever. So
and
she's
Scott
coming
knows
to
all
her
the-
end, and
He
she's
knows
happy.
all the places.
Oh, to go to recover?
Yeah.
Or
She's like, if she has like anxiety and like is afraid of going out, Scott's been everywhere. Again, it's like, yeah, let's go to Nobu. I can walk this
Well,
in.
I've
and
always
da-da-da-da.
felt like Kris Jenner and Lisa Rinna are so much alike.
Mm-hmm.
They have a similar like shag haircut and
Mhm.
stuff. And I don't think they've hung out that much. I think they've hung out very, very little. And so I think it would be fun to see them hang out a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season, being that Kris is close to Kathy and Kyle, hopefully they invite Lisa Rinna and hopefully they have a conversation about this weird crossover.
Oh, yeah, like over some Jello shots or something.
I don't think they'd drink Jello shots. Kris is into martinis. She used to be in Chardonnay, but now she's heavily into vodka martinis.
What if
Oh,
they
yeah,
like
I'll have-
fancy Jello shots?
Maybe so. Maybe they had. Maybe she
I
likes
don't know
Jello
why I went with
shots.
Jello shots. Like out of
Now,
all
who
the...
is this girl over here, though? Do we know Kelly?
Do we know who that is?
Apparently, the photo she's with is some girl named Chloe Bartoli or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
she was rumored to be dating Scott, but maybe they weren't if they're all hanging out.
That's weird.
How many times do you think Scott has had a threesome?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I think so. Yeah, wasn't he? Yeah, when he was like a mess in Vegas.
I don't even think he's a. It has to be a mess. I think that's another thing.
Like he just
Like,
does it.
yeah, like if you're so into him and then he
I want to be
asks
the
you
lady.
of that and
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to be the naive young, sophomore in college that doesn't know how to, make her man happy and
Give a
I don't want to
handy.
be closed-minded. Ugh, poor Lisa Rinna. Okay.
She's gonna be fine.
Ozzy Osbourne
Oh.
regrets cheating on Sharon Osbourne. I broke her heart. Well, you're saying that now?
Yeah.
After 40 years
Yeah.
of consecutive, and the last cheating was really bad. The last cheating was like his hairdresser and some woman that were the friends. Oh, here we go. He said, I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, you finally, now that nobody wants you and there's a pandemic and you're like practically, 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah.
I got my reality check and I'm lucky she didn't leave me, he added. I'm not proud of that. I was pissed off with myself, but I broke her heart. Osborne was caught having an affair with a hairdresser, Michelle Pugh, in early 2016, causing to a short split between Ozzy and Sharon. They reconciled later that year, with Sharon saying she foraged. What is that?
What? She forage?
Him during an episode of The Talk, in which she also called him a dirty dog. So she went on this, I mean, come on.
But at this point, I don't. I mean, I feel bad for Sharon. But at the same time, I feel like she's the star now.
Well, she's the star, and also she's put up with it all this time, and I just
Yeah.
don't think she cares anymore.
I don't think she does either. There was like a rumor that they're still having sex, and that's fine. And it's like if you can acknowledge that you broke her heart, yes, that's a step of admittance. But again, a little too late.
I mean, I think she put up with the cheating. The cheating happened so much, and the cheating happened. Like the famous scene that I loved in not the original, it's the second Star is Born with Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson. Barbara Streisand becomes a star, and some girl comes over to try to get an interview with Barbara Streisand. And Barbara Streisand comes home. She's so excited to see Chris Christopherson. She runs up the stairs, and the girl and him are in bed. And the girl gets up from blowing him and goes, oh, my God. Her name's like Eden or something. Barbara Streisand. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. And she gets out her notebook. And she goes, I can get my interview now, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Thinking, because Chris was like, if you have sex with me, then you'll get the interview with Eden.
Yeah.
And Barbara Streisand is so incredibly hurt. And I feel like that scene happened to Sharon Osbourne.
All the time.
Like 100 times.
Yeah.
Like, she accepted that he's a rock star, he's an alcoholic, he's a drug addict, but I love him, and my kids love him, and I'm the manager of him, and this is the way it goes, and we're all going to put up with it. So I think when the hairdresser thing happened in 2016, she thought he had retired his cheating dick.
Right.
She thought we were past it. She's like, you barely can walk. No one understands you. We're off the show. You're like,
But
in
she
and
was,
out of rehab.
She was
Yeah.
was the talk, X Factor, America's Got
Do
Talent.
you think maybe she blamed herself for that? You know what?
Yeah.
I had too much going on. Who and his hairdresser took advantage of his lonely heart.
Because she was making the money paying the bills.
Yeah.
So while she was doing all that, he was the like, and like putting it where it he
And
shouldn't
also,
be.
Kelly Osbourne, who I love.
I do too.
She really took to social media and ripped this woman apart.
Oh, yeah.
The hairdresser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly doesn't mess around when it comes to her family.
No, that's the other thing, though. I always wonder, like, you know, if Sharon doesn't really care that much about infidelity, to me, I don't think she really cares. Obviously, she cares about her family. So for her, I think she's like, I put up with it all these years, Kelly.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry that now it's in your face now that you're 27, but like, he's cheated her whole life. I put up the whole time to keep our family together. So now you can get pissed for me, but you know, and so again, I think she stays for Kelly and the kids and everybody else.
Yeah.
And she's like, at this point, who cares? Like, we're both like 70.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
It's a partnership, a friendship. We just want to keep the family together.
And also, like, if he's that unstable medically, you can't put him in some studio apartment at the Oakwoods.
Yeah. And
you have to keep him under your roof for your kids to make sure that he stays okay and that bad people don't take advantage of him.
like
you know?
Michelle Pugh.
Yes, or like someone taking his money or giving him drugs when you don't want him drugs. Like, she's basically had to babysit this guy for 40 years.
That's what kind of pisses me off. I want to know how old Michelle Pugh is. Because it's like
she was like, can you look this up, Kelly, how old Michelle Pugh is? I'm guessing, because I'm really good at guessing ages. People lose their mind how good I am.
What do you think?
Today.
Today, 2020, Michelle Pugh.
Today, I think she's 56.
Oh, that older, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say like 35.
Okay, let me know when you get there.
If you get it.
Okay. Selena Gomez. You sent this topic to me yesterday that people were upset because in the reboot of Saved by the Bell, there was some dumb joke that really had nothing to do with the juice behind it. So Selena Gomez had a kidney transplant from a friend. 49. She's 49. I was a little off. Sorry.
She was 45 when it happened.
And she was 45 when it happened.
Okay,
and how old are both the Osbournes when you get a chance?
I think he's like.
And anyway, so Selena Gomez, now in 2000, what year is this? She had lupus. She got a
3 hours
kidney transplant from an actress who she said at her time was her best friend.
At the time? Are they no longer friends?
They are. Kelly has done some hardcore research. Wow. She has not talked about or mentioned this girl for how many years, Kelly? Since 2017. She got that kidney
and took
off and ran.
Wow.
Said they were best friends. Now, the rumor behind it is, and this is a rumor, that the actress by the name of Francia Raisa, didn't like that she wasn't treating her body that healthy. Take that what you will. Some people think she was messing around with some recreational stuff. Whatever. So maybe she confronted her, like, how dare you treat my kidney like that? And then she's like, it's my kidney, bitch. Obviously, she probably gave her a nice gift for it.
Yeah.
And then they had issues and stopped talking. And, you know, she goes on. So NBC apologized for the kidney transplant joke. They have since removed it from the show.
But did you notice that, like, because I've heard the Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell was like a huge show for me growing up. I loved it. It was kind of like that, like I kind of discovered what sex was because of Saved by the Bell, because it was like, you know, hormonal, and these kids are going through like, you know, they're flirting, and Zach and Slater were like shirtless at the beach when they went to Lisa Turtle's like beach house for the summer. So there was like Skin and Stacey Carosi.
When did you know that you were gay? Was it when you saw Mario Lopez shirtless?
Not Mario Lopez, probably Zach Morris. I mean, I knew, but like Zach Morris was like
sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those blonde highlights and like time out. You know.
Okay.
It was like,
yeah. Okay.
But this, like, the new one is supposed to be really good.
Okay.
But again, like what you said, this joke was like out of nowhere. It's two
girls. What is the reboot? The old people are the teachers? What is it?
The old people are the teachers. Mario Lopez is the gym teacher, so yes.
Okay.
Jesse Spano, Elizabeth Berkley is a guidance counselor.
Okay.
Zach Morris and Kelly are still married, and they are now the governor and the wife of the governor of California.
Oh my God.
So they pretty much rezoned.
How are they handling the homeless crisis?
I mean, yeah, exactly. Stay-at-home orders, timeout. But so they rezone Bayside, so they actually are bussing in like, you know, diverse people to come in to Bayside.
Wait, the governor brought back busing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So he's busing in these like low-income
Okay.
students
All right.
who are coming into Bayside, and they're like, "Hey,
Where is Bayside supposed to be? In
California, LA.
But Northern California?
No,
LA?
I think no.
It's supposed to be like Hermosa Beach?
It's something. I want to say like Redondo. No.
Okay, well, that's...
It's not like Newport or Laguna. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe Huntington.
Mhm.
Solid Seal Beach?
Maybe. Let's just say like a people who don't wear masks community. Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay, all right.
So this joke came out of nowhere where there's
Yeah.
two girls in the hallway and they're like, no, Selena Gomez got her kidney from Justin Bieber and Demi Lovato or whatever. It's just weird. Then there's a whole banner above the lockers that are like, you know, I don't even remember what it said. It said like, pray for Selena's kidney or something. Like someone put that up there. And it's like, there are way more other things we can discuss.
Right, and also this happened 4 years ago.
Yeah,
3 years ago.
She
So
has lupus. Like, leave the girl alone. Like, what? So the Selena Nators,
Right.
or whatever they're called,
Yeah.
went after Saved by the Bell.
It's been
and
scary for them.
they clipped the scene, and then they took the banner, they blurred the banner out of the, like, Selena Lopez people are, like, feisty. Selena Gomez.
Wait, I just want to do an improv of the call. You're the editor that hasn't seen sunlight in the last 12 years.
Thank
You're
you.
the editor of the show, and I am
Selena Nader?
I am the producer that's calling to tell you that we have to cut this whole
Okay.
scene.
Okay.
Ding-ling-ling, ding-ling-ling.
Talk.
Hi. Are you on the internet at all? Are you on social media at all? Do you even understand what's going on right now?
The show's a hit, right?
No, not exactly. Do you remember? Okay, there was a scene we talked about Selena Gomez. I know you didn't write it, but you obviously edited it. I need you to get on the computer right now. Are you near the computer right now? You need to take out the Selena Gomez joke about the kidney transplant. Also, there's a banner. I need you to blur that out. How quickly can you do it?
Whoa. Babe. Slow down. So, I mean,
I'm
I
like
think
shaking.
we're bringing
There-
awareness. This is Selena Gomez.
I am so scared of my phone right now.
She's-
The Selena Nators are everywhere attacking me. I have 12,000 at mentions, people coming for my throat because I wrote this script.
Okay.
I am scared. I am calling the president. My life is being threatened.
You're like, okay, so let's scrap Selena. Who can we throw to the wolves? How about Demi Lovato? She loves drugs, right?
Yes, just do something with Demi. Do something with, I don't know. Do something with
What about
Scott Disick. Do something with Scott
Dakota Fanning?
Disick.
What does she have?
She has a little sister that's more successful than her.
Let's ruin her. I'll
Yes,
call you
good,
back.
great.
That's how that went.
Getting back to the kidney transplant, which I'm always really, obsessed with. So Showbiz Cheat Sheet said fans speculate that the two are no longer friends. And this is where they say that Gomez was adamant that Reza saved her life and that they were bonded forever. However, the rift rumors began swirling last year when the Reza girl unfollowed Gomez on social media. Though neither of the women confirmed the rift, they were reportedly not speaking terms. Allegedly, Reza was upset over the intense amount of partying Gomez was doing, which could do serious damage to the kidney that she gave her. And then I noticed this that just came up December 1st.
Today?
A whole other story on page 6. How Selena Gomez inspired this bikini for her friend's line. And she says right here, my best friend, Teresa Mingus.
Oh.
Selena Gomez says she's more than Teresa Mingus's best friend. She's also a big inspiration. Hear me out. You were the best friend. You're
were.
Reza. You gave the kidney.
Yeah.
Of all the people to do a combo bikini line with, where we could have each held up our high cut bikinis
Showed our
and
scars.
showed our little kidney scars.
Yeah.
The amount of money we could have made, but no.
Yeah.
You start partying with my kidney, who never liked to drink. My kidney did not like loud parties. My kidney was a Netflix and chill kind of kidney. I don't know where my kidney's been. Who's been what dick has come near my kidney that I have not approved of?
Yeah,
I
you're a
don't know
kidney
who
queen.
you're sleeping with.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be friends anymore. And then I have to wake up to this. I have to turn on Juicy Scoop and hear Heather McDonald talk about how I am not your best friend anymore, yet my kidney still is.
Yeah. Yeah, can you get callbacks on your kidney?
No, I'm obsessed with giving away a kidney. Okay, the biggest story that I constantly bring up: George Lopez had a wife named
Yes.
Anne. He needed a kidney. She gave it to him.
Okay.
They got divorced.
oh.
He divorced her.
Yes.
I'm sure she did fine financially, but you give your husband while you
Yeah.
think he's going to be your husband for life.
For life. You give him life for life.
For life.
Yeah.
And he still,
Divorces you.
yes, or leaves you or whatever. Maybe she wanted the divorce. I'm just saying, it's like, oh my God. And I've always thought, like, who would you give a kidney to?
Oh God, don't ask me that.
I've thought about who I would.
Who?
Definitely my kids.
Well, I mean, no, not your kids.
Definitely-
Celebrity. Who? What celebrity would you give it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we
That's
get it.
good.
You'd keep
Okay.
your kids alive. We get it.
Oh, what celebrity?
Yeah. What celebrity would you give your kidney to if someone's like, "Oh my God, I really need this. I'll be your friend forever." See.
I mean, there's always that
that's
risk.
the show we could pitch: celebrity kidney swap.
Yes. There's
Yeah.
always that risk.
The
like,
masked kidney.
what if your other kidney then doesn't perform?
Right.
Like, this girl's young.
Mhm.
We don't know that kidney's going to be kicking it,
Yeah.
being as great as it's been
I'd
for
be
the
drinking
first 20
cranberry
years.
juice every day, like that skateboarder on TikTok. Every day. Like, I want my
I-
kidney. You have one kidney. That's terrifying. It terrifies me that I only have two kidneys. I don't even know how many I'm supposed, like, you know? Yeah, I have two of something.
I mean, I always think about that, like so, and then you give someone a kidney,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go on Instagram, find out you're not invited to their dinner party that
Or
night.
their bikini launch party? How
I mean,
dare you?
it is just
How dare you?
unbelievable.
God, I hope your kidney gets sucked out in the pool drain or something.
Here's the thing. If I need a kidney from someone else and none of my family that loves me is a match,
Mm-hmm.
I think the next thing I do is open up to the Juicy Scoopers.
Mhm.
And I think this would be a real juicy movie too.
Mhm.
Like an influencer, a podcaster, comedian gets a kidney from a fan.
Yeah.
Now, how long do we keep this friendship going?
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like you're gonna
I
have you'll
mean-
be in your kitchen washing dishes and someone's like, "Morning." And
Yes,
you're like,
I mean,
"Get
it's
outta
one
here."
thing to be like, hey, you've got tickets anytime you
Yeah.
want. I'm going to make sure my assistant sends your kids a Christmas present.
Mhm.
But like, how long does this friendship go on for?
Yeah.
And then they're just like, I gave you a kidney.
Yeah.
And then
It gets a
somehow,
little scary.
yes, it could get a little weird. I think the only way to do it is if you need a kidney, someone, and you're the least bit famous, whether it's a friend or a sister or brother, you get the attorneys involved
Mhm.
and you give them a enormous gift.
Yeah.
An enormous
And
gift,
send 'em
like $500,000, $1 million. And you say, I hope we're in each other's lives forever. If for some reason that doesn't work out, I just want you to know I appreciate you so much for this time in my life.
Yeah.
And I insist that you take this money. No, we're best friends. We're going to do a bikini line together just in case.
Kidney prenup.
Just a
Yeah.
kidney prenup.
Yeah.
Just in case I can't feel that kind of guilt.
Yeah.
Because if you start annoying the fuck out of me or you start pissing me off, I don't want to feel like I have to invite you to every
Yeah.
single small
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom approved gathering for the next 10 years at my house. Like, I might not want to invite you.
Yeah,
I might want to still post about it and not have you
DMing
write
me all day.
or get a nasty text in the middle of
Mhm.
my Sunday wine day.
Yeah. Ooh, Sunday wine day.
One day
also,
it'll come back soon. It'll come back soon.
Or like a the movie could be called like Not Without My Kidney or something. Like,
oh my God, Not Without My Kidney
but
is
also,
brilliant.
But also, could
we
you
have
see the
so
dinner party
many,
scene?
We have so many movies to write.
Yeah.
Like, when are we gonna find the time?
We'll find it. But like, could you imagine the dinner party scene where it's like you and the person you give the kidney to, and it's like,
Okay, wait. Let's do the
okay.
scene. Let's
Okay,
do the scene.
I'll be okay. So
So-
you're Heather, and your friend is here, and I'll be like the town mayor who's like invited you to the party, and I'm like, and
So
you
you
have like
invited me.
yeah,
But I didn't invite my kidney friend.
right. She showed
And
up, and you're
kidney
like, what are you
friend-
doing here?
Kidney friend found out.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so the tray pass just walked by,
Okay.
and you're like, oh my God, the mayor of the town's coming. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Heather, so glad you made it.
Oh, Mayor Martindale,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I'm so impressed with everything that you're doing with the farmers market since
Thank you.
COVID. Since we've gotten the vaccination. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to get my fresh goat cheese milk in Santa Monica again.
Those goat cheese aren't gonna make themselves. Who's your friend here?
Oh, Melissa, what are you doing here, Melissa?
Uh-huh.
This is Mayor Martindale. This is my very good friend, Melissa.
Merry almost Christmas.
I'm going to also be playing 2 roles.
Okay.
Hi, Mayor Martindale.
Pleasure to meet you, Melissa.
I think I'm a little more than a friend.
Oh, so how do you two know each other?
Oh, Heather's an alcoholic, and
Oh.
she needed a new kidney.
Wow.
Yes, and nobody else in her family wanted to get tested or cared enough to be operated on because she's a huge bitch, and she's talked about all of them on her Juicy Scoop.
Wow, Heather, I had no idea.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I'm her really good friend. I was a Juicy Scooper who absolutely adored her. My name's Melissa. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so I cut myself open.
Oh.
I have a scar to show it. Let me pull it up.
Wow.
Let me pull down my Spanx for you to
that's
see it.
That's
Yeah.
a spank, all right.
Yeah, and we were going to be best friends forever. One post, one tag is all I've gotten from her.
Oh.
One post and one tag, thanks to my Juicy Scooper and my kidney. My name is Melissa Jones.
Got it.
I am the reason that Heather is standing here today. Okay.
All right. Well, Heather, Melissa.
I'm sorry. I'm just really upset because we're supposed to be best friends.
Oh, please don't cry at my
I
party.
left my home in Kansas to live with Heather, and now she says there's not enough room in her house. There is not enough room in her house. Why is security here?
Yeah.
Why is the mayor security here? And that, wow. That scene's going to come, it's going to be a 2-hour Hulu movie.
Yes.
And I see that scene happening around hour and 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
12. No, there's still a lot more to happen.
Yeah.
Because a murder's going to happen.
And the surgery needs to happen. And the fact that you said I did it myself, the drama, like that's what I want. Iconic ice in the bathtub scene, like full on Mexican cartel kidney smuggling.
Wait, no. What I meant to say is Melissa, she is going, the way the movie's going to end is Heather's going to talk to her attorneys. We are going to try to pay Melissa off.
Have to.
She acts like everything's fine. They
Right.
have a chuckle about it.
Mm-hmm.
She says goodbye. She locks the door.
Right.
She actually does get in the bathtub to finally relax in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have like a Glenn Close scene. Melissa comes back and she does try to cut out her
The
old
other kidney?
Try to cut out the one in Heather.
Oh.
Tries to cut it out and take it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is when my sons, who never offered either of their kidneys, come and save me.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. Heroic.
Yes.
Because, kidneys are family.
And I'm able to still keep
You
Melissa's
can't spell kidney without kid.
And then we're at the gravesite of Melissa because my son's killed her. I'm doing great because my kidney stayed inside my body, which is really Melissa's kidney. And I'm at her gravesite.
Oh, God. This could go so many ways. Are we going to go Carrie ending?
Yes, we are.
Oh!
We're doing full on Carrie Andy, and the hand comes out from underneath, and we don't know if that's real or if I'm having a nightmare.
And you wake up in the bathtub and it's ice and you're like, yes.
Wow.
And there's a cooler next to you. You've been kidnapped and the other kidney's gone.
Yes.
Part 2. Oh, Heather's Mexican vacation. You just got back from Cabo, or did you?
Oh my God, this is so good. Well, you're welcome, everyone.
All right, Kelly Clarkson.
Wow, did she pick a winner?
Oh, I know.
Brandon Blackstock. He is seeking.
He's what?
He is seeking. He is
Did you say
seeking.
seedy? I'm like, well.
We know Kelly is divorcing her ex-husband because she decided to share a 1,000 square foot cabin with him during quarantine and their 2 kids in Montana when you have a 12,000 square foot home in Nashville.
No, not a good idea.
Anyway, they're getting divorced.
I know.
He is asking for $436,000 in spousal and child support a month. This is a month, right?
A month? It has to be.
This is a month. And she already was awarded primary custody and for him to go visit them in California, like on weekends and whatever.
Why? I don't. First of all, 436. $1,000? That's very specific.
That's a very specific calculation that his attorney did.
But also, you're rich. Like, isn't like Reba McEntire like your mom or something?
Stepmom.
Stepmom. Oh, right.
But Reba married his dad.
Reba married
Right.
his
dad, who is Kelly Clarkson's manager, who's suing Kelly Clarkson for $1.2 million for
Wait, the manager is?
Yes,
suing?
the former father-in-law. But Reba and that man got divorced like 2 years ago
Because he cheated on her.
with a woman that looked just like Reba.
That's weird. What if it was like a drag queen impersonator? That would have been hot.
There's so many Reba McEntire drag queens.
Mhm.
I think people love to do her because she's got that voice in her mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
hey,
Shelley
Reba.
Wheeler.
Yeah, I don't even. That was not a good Reba impression. But also, like, leave Kelly alone. Why are you suing her? You're fine. Brandon Blackstock.
This is all.
What in the Hogwarts hell kind of a name is that? That is Brandon Blackstock from the House of Slytherin. Like, okay, get out of here. I want everything best for Kelly Clarkson. I do. I just think she is just a little ray of sunshine.
She's the most likable person.
I
on earth.
know.
Okay, here's the thing though. I am guessing these are some hardcore attorneys that are like, look, your dad's old. He's never going to get another client. Reba fired him, divorced him. She's trying to get her money. You're not that great. You're never going to make any kind of money like this again.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the attorneys that told the Friends people to all get together and ask for $1 million an episode.
Right.
They convinced them you'll probably never work again after this. You got to make your money while you can make it. So they're like, this is your one chance. Lucky for you, you've got 2 kids, not 1. When you have 2 kids with someone, okay, you max out at 50% of their income. You can ask for 50% of what they make for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So if a man made $100,000 a year and he's the man and you have 2 kids with him, he literally might have to give you $50,000 a year before taxes.
Whoa.
That's why people kill their spouses. Okay, so anyway.
the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, so this must be calculated on what she makes.
I mean, she's got The Voice.
She's got the voice.
her show.
She has music, people that buy her songs for commercials. I mean,
Yeah.
it goes on and on and on and
albums,
on.
Grammys.
So somehow they came up with this saying, based on what you make a year and having 2 of your children with you, this is what you owe me per month. Not what I need to survive. I am doing the Digiomaster like way as if you were like, you know, a cop or something. And I know exactly how much you make. They're asking exactly for 50%. So she must make about $1 million a month.
Wow. But also, I read somewhere that she is getting custody of the kids.
She is. So she temporary custody.
But still
so
has to pay him for child support?
Right. So they're just putting it in high. It's like they're putting it in high, so high that then once it gets settled, it's going to settle at like $250 a month for him.
God, she's making $1 million a month.
At least. She's probably making more. That's probably, but they're like, this is at least, she's probably making, you know, that probably doesn't count all the other stuff. They're probably saying, hey, you're making $1 million a month just from the talk show. So we're going to just take half of what your talk show money is. Isn't that fair?
Well,
maybe it is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have the talk show without me. I was a producer on the talk show.
Yeah.
My dad got you the deal of the talk show. You talked about us and being a mom and the kids. You wouldn't have got the talk show unless you were a cute married mom with kids.
this
That
is
was
her
relatable.
kidney. This is her kidney.
And if he gave her a
See?
kidney,
Yeah.
done.
Uh-huh.
Done.
So I think Kelly just needs to be like, here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, since you've been gone. Like, get out of here. Here's your money. Get out of here.
I'm keeping my kidney.
I'm keeping my kidney and the kids. Brandon Blackstock. He looks like
Here's
Jason
another
Mraz's
one. Okay,
like
so
evil
then
brother.
Oh wait, what did she?
She was primary custody of
says
kids.
amid issues of
So
trust.
trust.
She threw up some issues of trust.
Ooh,
So there's
issues
some
of
definitely
trust.
cheating.
Oh, I know.
You know what'd be amazing?
What?
If he cheated.
On Kelly Clarkson with?
I mean, I always go for gay,
Ooh, I go for gay too.
but I just thought of a crazier version.
Okay.
That would blow people's minds into 2021.
We're getting like juicy, this is juicy scoop like pilot season. Yeah.
I don't even know if I can say it. It's going to upset people so
No,
much.
let's do it. It's December.
What if she found out that he and Reba had something happening?
Whoa.
That's horrible.
That's like stepmom Pornhub.
That's
Country Pornhub.
How did I even get that in my head? I'm a sick fuck.
That is
I have
Reba
issues.
McEntire's new #1 single. Yeah. Take my son and shove it. No, wait, don't do that.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Spike Lee is making a musical about Viagra.
Okay.
Also not a great time to be trying to put musicals together.
Well, is it what's it called?
Or is it all of Broadway closed?
Yeah, is it called Jagged Little Blue Pill?
Oh, that's good.
That's
Look
like
at
the
you.
Alanis Morissette, but we have a birthday together.
You and
Spike Lee, yeah.
did he also blow you off after meeting you on Grindr?
He did. I mean, I don't want to way to pour salt in the wound, Heather, but yes. We have a birthday. We share a birthday. So Spike Lee, Holly
When is that
Hunter,
birthday?
March 20th.
Oh, right around the corner.
Yeah, I know. Which is so weird because like this year, like my birthday was like pandemic lockdown. I had the whole week planned. Whole week was planned.
Oh, poor you.
And everything got shut down. So
not like anyone else's birthday was
no,
fucked up this
because
year.
now it's like okay. I was the first one. I had plans. I called up Lance and was like, "We're doing Rocco's. It's a big one." Yeah. And it got all canceled. Anyways, back to Spike Lee and his limp dick. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, that's
So that was it?
He's just, I don't know. We just threw up a lot of
He's
ones.
making a musical about Viagra. Okay, these two.
Okay, Ben Affleck and this Anna girl get cozy.
This Anna
Ben,
girl.
Oh my God, this girlfriend Anna de Armez shared a laugh and a kiss during a break from reshooting scenes for their psychological thriller Deep Water, in which they play a married couple.
Wait, so she's an actress now? You go on 5 walks. Oh, she was an actress? Wait.
She
and Knives Out.
Her
I was so drunk during that movie.
Listen,
I don't remember.
Her relationship with him is like Nicole Kidman getting with Tom Cruise.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't skyrocketed the way she would have wanted because of COVID. They'd had to do a lot of photo shoots, walking around a park and getting Starbucks with masks on.
Yeah.
Which just doesn't play
Innovative.
like pre-mask days.
Mm-hmm.
But I truly feel like she is working overtime in making sure that people know who she is through him, and that they're a couple and getting together, and she'll be a big star when all this is over.
She needs his kidney.
Oh.
See?
Oh my God, that's the last kidney you'd want.
Is
by
Ben
the way.
Affleck's?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's like a total drinker.
Like Boston spotted kidney.
Ugh.
Sounds like a horrible meat pie nobody wants.
No, I'm still disturbed about that ridiculous tattoo that everyone thought was fake. Remember, he had that big back tattoo.
Oh right, and
everyone,
it was fake. It ended up
no,
being
it
fake?
was real.
Yeah, it's totally
but
real.
But everybody thought it was fake because they're like, who gets an enormous back tattoo when you're like 48?
But what was it? It was like something weird, like angel wings or something.
It was like it was a dragon who could fly. I don't know. He still is my go-to, like, him in the town.
Oh.
Go-to. Ben Affleck in the town is my go-to.
Hottie.
The best. Just hot as shit.
See, mine's Ryan Phillippe and Cruel Intentions.
Here they are. See, it's not as great.
Not as great.
But she's with the kids.
Yeah.
This is always fun for,
Thanksgiving?
No, and for what's her name to see? Jennifer Garner.
Yeah. She's like, great, cool.
Yeah, great. Yeah, with my kids, having so much fun.
She's like, I didn't know I had 5 dogs.
Mommy, look what Anna got me.
Oh,
she got me a dog mask.
Oh. She's like, I told you not to mention her name.
What is this? Kristen Cavallari gets flirty.
This is the last time I was here. We talked about.
Oh my God, are they still back together?
No, I don't think so.
Jeff Dye is a comedian.
I mean, but also slow day when you're getting. I mean, I know so many girls who get flirty texts from Jeff Dye. Please.
So she wrote Cyber Monday. Today's the last day. Entire site 40% off. All silver 50 off. And then he.
What did he write?
What did he write?
Wait.
He did just a heart emoji. Oh.
Oh, fuck off! Can I say that? I just did.
A heart emoji.
Oh wow! But I love how Kristen Cavallari gets a flirty Instagram. I send heart emojis. Lightning bolt emojis, fire emojis, hand clap emojis. I get nothing. No flirty. No, this is just Jeff Dye being Jeff Dye. Move along.
I know, and he didn't even match her to someone that looks like her outfit and then put it on a Twitter like you did for me.
Yeah.
And they actually boned at one time.
I'm sure they had a wonderful night in Colorado, but get out of here. Let's see. Okay.
Let's see. This is just who cares? I mean, this really went nowhere.
I don't want
This
anything.
really-
I'm not ready to jump into a relationship. I'm not. I'm taking care of me, and I'm figuring out ultimately what I'm going to want. Yeah. Yes. You just got divorced. You have children. You don't need this. You don't need this.
But good for Jeff Dye for getting
Good,
more
good
and
for
more out
him.
of
Get a
it.
little press.
Let's talk about Britney Spears. What is your thought? There's so much that goes on. People want to talk about it all the time. And I don't even know where we are with it at this point. Because if I talk about it, people say you can't make fun of it. I'm not making fun of it, but like her Instagrams are still weird. I feel like I didn't see her Instagrams this week. Is she still posting like crazy in her crop tops, or is it now that it's winter?
I don't know. I mean, there's so many questions, and again, like I've made jokes about it because that's my job, but also it's like I get a lot of people who are like, leave her alone. She's so insensitive. She's going through a lot. And I'm like, I'm just sorry. Like I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, and if you're putting yourself on Instagram 5 times a day and you have
Yeah.
whatever 20 million followers, like we're
Yes.
allowed to talk about you.
Exactly. And like I have so many questions. She has this like hot boyfriend who was like her love interest in one of her videos. I wanna say
Okay.
Slumber Party, maybe? I can't remember. But she now lives with him. Have you seen her boyfriend?
Of course, have I seen her
Jesus
boyfriend?
Christ.
Everyone's seen her boyfriend.
But, you have her sister who's now, I guess, in charge of like
Zoe 101. Her
yes,
name is
that
Zoe
one.
101.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zoe 101 is now in charge of her finances. But then she lost her custody battle, or her how do you say it?
Conservatory.
Conservatory
With her dad.
with her dad. So, and she's like almost 40, and I'm just like, this poor girl, like, can't do anything on her own. And also, my biggest question is, where did the gap in the teeth come from?
What do you mean? All of a sudden her teeth are moving?
Yeah, she has moving teeth. Like, she has a gap. Do you see it? She's got that, like, Madonna, like, she didn't used to have that.
So do you think they're moved and she just needs to get like a retainer in there?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. It's like so much. And I mean, I am worried about her because it's like,
Look at and people's calling it scoop. Excuse me, people.
Yeah,
What are you
people.
doing calling this article scoop up here?
relax.
Also, people, this is the sexiest man alive, Michael B. Jordan. Do you know that he's starting an OnlyFans site?
What am I doing here? I just leave. Is he really starting an OnlyFans?
Yes.
I thought, what's his name was too?
But he said it's not going to be nudes. It's going to be like, I don't know, inside his life. I'm like, you
Okay.
just got the cover of People magazine.
Yeah,
Really-
we want
I know you
news.
had one slow year. We all did.
We had a very slow year, but let's see
we all
it.
don't have to just jump on the porn
Yeah.
wagon. Like, give it a minute.
Yeah.
There's a vaccine around the corner, and you're going to be able to go be a superhero in like 6 months.
I want to see that Killmonger. You know what I mean? It's like, let's go, Black Panther. Oof! God, he was so sexy in Black Panther. I am sorry. Even when he had that like raised skin circles all over him. Ugh.
that skin disease. So you're still
No,
like,
in Black Panther he had like it was like
yeah,
his,
yeah.
It was
It's like his chest was.
yeah,
Yeah.
he had like bumps all over it. I was like, all right, but back to Britney. I feel I don't know. She's one of those girls that I like iconic pop star, of course, but it's like I'm always afraid that I'm gonna wake up and her name's gonna be trending for the wrong reasons.
Thanks for bringing it down.
I'm just saying. It's true.
Anyway,
you never,
here
like,
it
you,
is.
'cause
Here's
this
the
is all you
story.
see.
I mean-
mental health, 12 years, her like it just
So
sucks.
they said, wait, right here it said, Britney's attorney told the judge that she is afraid of her father.
Yes.
That Britney, who has been on an indefinite work hiatus since January 2019, I'm sorry, we all have,
Yeah.
will not perform again if her father is in charge of her career.
That's yeah.
And then Jamie, her father's attorney, said there was no grounds to suspend him. So they're keep fighting about it.
But
and
why
then,
would you want a 68-year-old man in charge of your
But then
life?
he had a physical altercation with a 15-year-old son. I mean, who knows what that fight was about. But the boys still have their dad, K-Fed.
Who has
and
12 children.
I think he's about six or seven.
Mm-hmm.
And Britney has issues with her dad for a long time. She feels
Yeah.
like she has no respect for her wishes. And but they let her do Instagram. And
They let her do
And they let her
Instagram.
buy as many crop tops, off-the-shoulder crop tops, and tan lowrider shorts as she wants. As many as she wants.
There's something there. There's something there. I think they have her medicated. I think they're putting something in her food because
Yeah.
it's the voice is just like
I'll tell you, yeah.
it's like a tremble. It's like a hi guys. A lot of people are asking me about my favorite color, and
Yeah.
it's blue.
Okay, just ask me about something. I'm just going to answer it. Just like a holiday question or something.
Brittany, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Hi, guys. A lot of people are asking me, what's my favorite
Christmas song, holiday song. And there's so many, but it would be All I Want for Christmas Is You. And what I really want is all of you guys to be safe.
And the truck's the other side.
That was it. That was the post.
Thank you.
She
does
I will
that.
not hold that against you.
Thank you for sending this incredible story, you guys.
So hot, right?
Wow. I don't know how to say this.
Kazakhstani.
Okay, bodybuilder marries a sex doll after a whirlwind romance. This is one of the funniest articles I've ever read. I love it because I recently did a story about how a girl broke off her engagement with a ghost.
Oh, right.
She just
I
said
remember
she had
her.
it. She just couldn't have it. Well, this guy's going strong.
I'm afraid of no ghosts.
He says,
love is blind.
it's love is blind and sometimes kooky, and he has tied the knot with a dearly beloved, a sex doll he dated for 8 months.
8 months.
Before proposing a year ago. What if she had said no?
What if? And this gives me hope a little bit because
That you can just buy a partner?
yeah, adopt, don't shop, you know? But like, first of all, he's an actor and bodybuilder. Oh, but like, that's the thing. It's like, he's attractive, but it's like.
Just, okay, talk about what they wore. He wore a black tux. He kept it classy. They did he did a full photo shoot. Images on social media illustrate the couple's romantic lifestyle, including sunny vacations. I hope you put sunscreen on her.
I hope
you have
so
to worry
too.
about that, the doll getting burned, and
also,
bubble baths. Happy wife, happy. He hashtag happy wife, happy life.
But also, it's just a large fleshlight.
In
Think about
one
it.
post of them working out together. How did she work out? Couples need to talk less and connect more. With time and experience, Margot and I realize that it takes more than 2 words to have a conversation. She's not talking.
She doesn't talk.
Yeah,
And-
your partner sure deserves the best.
But he met her at a nightclub.
They have.
That's what he says. He said he met her at a nightclub where he rescued her from some unwanted attention. No, they were throwing her in the trash a la mannequin.
The movie Mannequin.
Yes.
This has already been a movie. We don't have to write this movie. It's already been written. Oh, thank God.
This is Kazakhstanican. Oh my God.
Oh my God. They plan to take a plunge. They were planning to get married before the
pandemic,
corona.
I know. It's a respiratory disease.
I know that there's certain demographics that are more susceptible to the disease, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't know how rubber sex dolls do. Are they more when do they get the vaccine? Are they getting it like December? Or are they getting it like June?
I think they're getting it like before the elderly in the old folks' homes. I think they're priority number 1. I definitely do.
Along with the main doctors.
This is just, again, like, I feel like we can make fun of this, but I feel like there's people out there who are like, leave him alone. Love wins.
You know what's also crazy?
And
Can
you're
you
like-
imagine? Can you imagine, like, if in a while, like, you keep following them on Instagram, and then just like everybody, she starts getting some work done, and they're like, "What did she do to her face?" Like, she starts filling up her cheeks more.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? And what if they get do they get a plastic baby? I'm sorry, a real life baby?
I think they probably are just going to focus on each other right now.
That's probably
Yeah,
good for the best.
Probably good.
During these uncertain
He's
times.
also into BDSM.
I'm listening.
Bondage and discipline. He can beat her up silly, and she is going to love it.
Yeah, she just stays quiet.
She is not going to complain.
No.
Her favorite movie is 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, but he also identifies as pansexual.
Right.
So our story turns me on much more than just sex. It's more than that.
Yeah.
It's like that connection that everyone just wants with a rubber doll.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he loves being tortured. Okay.
And that would be weird because, like, if he wants her to dominate him, he literally has to take her hand, like her doll hand, and then like hit himself, which just takes it out of it, you know? Oh God. This was hilarious.
Speaking of plastic dolls.
Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman, obviously we all loved her in The Undoing, and Tara Reid acts like she's the only one watching this film.
Oh, yes.
Like, hey, came across this crazy thing I want to tell you guys about. It's called Undoing. And she tweeted to her.
Oh, God.
Not tweeted, she put under the Instagram post, "You are truly amazing at everything you do. I've been," and there's a million misspellings, I've been a huge fan forever. Hopefully one day we can work together soon.
Oh.
Hi, I'm producing a movie, Masha's Mushroom. It's starring Vivica Fox, Billy Zane. These aren't Beverly D'Angelo. All great people, but I don't think they're at the level of Nicole Kidman
Right.
and myself, Tara Reid. Sade.
Sade, I'm
no
in.
ordinary
Oh my
love.
God, anything with
no
Sade.
ordinary love.
I have a huge, like,
I love
block-
Sade
Oh,
so much.
I have a picture of her in my house by my friend Sticks and Lasers. They're amazing.
I always thought as a young girl I would be rich enough to have an outdoor pool party where I'd have Sade perform and I would be wearing a flowy white long dress or pantsuit.
I had the same idea.
We have to do that together this summer after the corona's over. Okay.
Yes, could we get large fans that could make it billow too?
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you think we can get the real Sade or just put it on a Alexa?
We could probably. It's going to be a knockoff Sade.
Well, I'm gonna tweet Tara Reid and ask.
Can we get Sade for our
You're invited,
fun
Tara
lawn
Reid.
party?
Okay, and others, it's truly amazing script. I would love for you to read it. She continued. Shoreline and Universal are doing it. It's a franchise of 5 films. Nicole Kidman, I mean, if you don't get on this quick,
Yeah.
I don't know who else she might comment under, Jennifer Aniston's post might get a comment, and then you might lose the role to her.
I don't know. I'm wondering if she meant to put Sade or if she meant to spell shady. Because this sounds really shady for me. Like, it's truly an amazing script. Universal, like, who says this in an Instagram comment? It's a franchise of 5 films.
Lindsay Lohan does this.
I mean, this is. I think Tara Reid is on some Masha's Mushroom herself,
Yes.
writing this Instagram post. I
just
want to
could
try
see her
out
at
some
home.
Masha's Mushroom.
She at home, she watched the whole 6 episodes, and she was just like,
I got it.
I got it. Oh my God. Have you
got
guys
it.
heard of this girl, Nicole Kidman?
Yeah.
She's amazing. I call her Nikki.
Yeah.
I threw this in because this guy is some like pro golfer. His name is Norman something. His last name's Norman.
Greg
Anyway,
Norman.
He's 65 years old.
Mhm.
I thought he was like 50.
Mm-hmm.
He has a huge dick, and
What?
we can completely see it
Oh,
in
wow.
the photo. How
Oh,
did you
wow.
not? How did you miss
Oh my
that?
God.
Like we see complete like the little tip.
That's full on, yeah.
Full
He's
on.
got he's either uncircumcised or it's like a half circ. But that dog knows what's up.
But you know what's kind of weird is that this 65-year-old guy with this big dick and his perfect body,
Mm-hmm.
a golfer walking on the beach, had someone take the photo for him from afar,
Mm-hmm.
send it to him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he posted it.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Oh,
What?
is he acting all coy about
He's
it?
like, it's amusing. Whatever.
Can we Google Greg Norman nude? I wonder if it's out there.
A nude one?
Yeah.
Sure. Justin Martindale, tell everybody where they can find you and get more of the delight that you are.
You can find me on Instagram at Justin Martindale, and you can check out my podcast, Glitter and Garbage, on iTunes and Spotify. It's way
Thank
fun.
you.
This was so much fun. How much time has gone by?
So much.
So much, but I just feel like it's just catching up and having fun. So
Yes, it
thanks
is.
for having me.
Absolutely. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
You guys, Justin and I went on and talked for a little bit longer. And so we added it. It was actually really pretty juicy. And so we put it on patreon.com/juicyscoop, or you go to heathermcdonald.net. We talk about Ellen Page now becoming Elliot Page. We talk about the sad story about the influencer who's now been found. Her body's been found, unfortunately. And even a little bit about Aubrey O'Day. So from that and so much more, it's an extra juicy episode coming out tomorrow, Friday. Please go to patreon.com/juicyscoop or just go to heathermcdonald.net. Also on heathermcdonald.net, you can find my stand-up special as well as all this incredible merch, which you can order in any size. There's so much to choose from. All your favorite sayings. I'm a fucking delight, hook or light. Finally, somebody gets me, which I'm wearing right now. It's all there, candles, hats for you and your best friends and the fellow Juicy Scoopers in your life. So enjoy. Have a great rest of your week.